7.5. So you'll have an edge to the under in the Western Kentucky game. Joe, appreciate the follow, man. All right. We're gonna do some concurrent lives here. We're also going live on YouTube. So let's check. Let's see how this works. Hopefully there's no feedback. What happens here?
Yo,
what up?
yo. I'm trying to get it set up here. I'm going to share my screen. I think I don't think you should have any feedback.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. I just
I'm no longer listening to that one.
The TikTok side is going to be able to hear you very well, I guess.
Oh, am I just I guess just turn me up to your speakers?
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Let's get cozy here. We're getting cozy.
Yo, what up, TikTok? Yo, what up, YouTube? Let's get some people in there. Games are just starting. What did you say you were on? You were you got a lot of action today. I ended up with 4 plays, which I don't know how I feel about.
You don't like the volume. Is that more volume than normal?
Yeah, I've been like 2 a night. There's just these markets just move so much.
Yeah.
Like you literally have to be in here all day.
Yeah. So I saw I didn't get a chance to look at anything when I woke up. I went into the office today, so I saw your video on the Western Kentucky, Kennesaw, and one other, I think the Fullerton unders. So I was able to get down. I took some positions on the Western Kentucky and Kennesaw State under as well. I think I got. Did you get? What number did you get?
Because I think for which one?
For the Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky 156.5 minus 105. I think that ended up actually getting to 157.5.
Yeah. By the time I saw it, it was at 157.5, and so booted up the table. The number's still at 155. So yeah, I took a position there, and the other one I think was Fullerton, right?
Yeah, Fullerton.
I don't think I did anything on the Fullerton one, but that one still shows edge actually. So I might think about that. The other position I took was, let me pull it up. I took a little bit on the money line for Hawaii. So
Hawaii money line, huh?
Yeah, the Rainbow Warriors, baby. I was saying earlier, I can never get over how like some of these mascots, like I'll never get over it. But yeah, we priced it at 58% basically, and showing about a 3% edge to the money line against Cal Poly. This opened at Circa, and Penny opened at 2 respectively, or 2.5, excuse me. And what bookmaker do 1.5 as well. So hasn't been a ton of movement on the spread, and we make it 2. But I don't know why. This one called to me.
All right. Do you as part of your process, do you check like consensus at all?
Yes, not consistently. I have done that. I did it in this particular case because I just pulled up when I was at the office and on my phone or whatever.
So you got KenPom at 64%, Evan Maia at 64, KenPom at 56, DR at 61%, and then Bart Torvik makes it at 50-50.
Yeah.
What did you get it at?
The odds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it at
like minus 121.
No, it wasn't minus 121. It was slightly better than that.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Yeah, I think it was 118.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I've been trying to stay away from sides, but I ended up taking one tonight. I took these teams, like I don't know, St. Francis, PA.
Oh, okay.
Playing Lee, Maine.
Maryland should be higher.
No association with the Chinese food.
No, none whatsoever. Okay.
I got that at minus 1.5.
Yeah.
and
Nice.
I think that's come back down to earth. I'm trying to see here.
All right, I got a question from Jose. He wants to know about USC spread tomorrow. So let's take a look at that real quick. USC versus Purdue. All right,
Have
Jose.
we pulled that in yet?
That is populated tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of games. The
Damn.
market's open for a lot of games tomorrow already.
Hell yeah! Is that at Purdue or at USC?
Good question. I don't know how the table is formatted, but it's at Purdue. It's at Purdue. Do you know if
At Purdue? Yes, there it is right here. We make the game. They can hear me if I speak.
Yeah, I don't know, Jose. Can you hear Seth talking?
Yo, what up, Jose? What up? What up? What up? We make the number 13. So we would give a 1.8% edge to USC.
Right. He says good. You can hear you. So
perfect. Okay. Yeah, we would give a 1.8% edge on the spread to USC, assuming you can get minus 110. And if you can get minus 105, even better. So slight edge for USC. Also, if you're D-Gen, fight on 0.1% on the money line plus 640 for USC. I think you got to be a crazy D-Gen to take that. But hey, if you like living life by the edge, plus 640, I would personally not bet that, but some value there.
Yeah, so some value on the Fighting Trojans.
Fight Trojans.
Fight Trojans, and nothing doing in the over under market there, Jose. We make the number 147. That's where the market's at. Hammer USC money line, you said. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Let's go. This is like people that are betting on college basketball. Y'all are like next level. Like this is so much.
It's such a grind. Yeah, it's really one of those things. I mean, again, there's 300 plus teams, right? How many games in a season? Probably like 12,000, I think, when I crunched the numbers or had ChatGPT crunch the numbers for me. Crazy amount of games. Yeah, so it is the epitome, the definition of a grind.
I took a game right when it tipped.
Providence.
I'm on the over in AT Carolina Charleston over 149.5.
Okay. Providence Butler. Yeah. So Zeno. Wait, who said that? Oh yeah. So Luke, Providence Butler. They don't play till Saturday, so no market's up for them yet. So can't give any opinion on that. Can't tell you what the tool has it at. Maryland, Ohio. All right, let's pull them up.
I got it right here.
All right.
Ohio State. We got them winning by 1 point. Market's currently at 2. Based off the current numbers, the only play in that game would be Terps money line plus 114 or better. You got about a 3% edge.
Plus 114 or better. Best you can do in the market looks like plus 117 at Profit X. Win more, lose less. Although take a 3% net adjustment out, you're basically getting close to 114 there. Otherwise, best available 114s don't look to be there anymore. Plus 112.
Plus 112. Still value, but just a little bit less.
No way y'all got Ohio winning. I mean, no way the market. I mean, we mean no way the market has them winning. You know?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we agree. There's more value on the Terps.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair too. Yeah, we value on the Terps, but
you're more generous than me, Kevin. I would just block that dude. That's like that person just said 2 + 2 is 7.
Yeah. You give St. Francis a 70% chance of winning today. Is that what we said? I don't think we said that.
St. Francis. So St. Francis, 70% chance of winning.
Okay, there must. Yeah, there's. So this is one of the ones where further investigation is probably needed.
4.7% edge? Not really. I need to fix this. So let me just be transparent here. So we don't regress the money line to the market. And so that's why you get bigger edges on the money line, but we're regressing totals and sides to the market. So in theory, you probably might have an edge in this game, but it's not 4.7%. It's probably closer to like 2% or 1%.
So two things. Click correctly. St. Francis against Lemoyne, right?
Oh, so this is I got St. Joseph's.
Yeah. No. St. Francis is in a 15% edge to the money line.
Right here. Oh, yeah. Then this is
yeah.
Well, wait, when is this? Oh, it's because the game's going on right now. It's a live line.
Okay. If it's a live game, yeah. Who has this question here? So Jose. So that's one of the caveats. It should be mentioned in a couple of the notes above the table if you're on the page. But yeah, the tool is not optimized for live lines, but just kind of a behind the curtain deal. Like it's still going to pull in live lines, but it is not optimized or designed to bet into live markets. So you'll still see games populate that are going on currently, but this is intended for pre-game positions only.
Shut up. I'm on this game though. I'm on that game. That's the game I bet.
Is it? Yeah.
That's the one game I bet. I bet the minus. I bet the -1.5.
You give, yeah, okay. So Jose, hopefully that gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, 50% seems like a lot. Yes, Jose, it is a lot. And it's damn near impossible to actually truly have a 50% edge in main markets like this. Really, frankly, any market probably.
Yeah, unless yeah. Well, but just to be clear, 71% was the pregame win probability. So now that the game, it's a 1-point game currently.
Can you explain how good Auburn is really? No, I can't. But they're Easton. They're one of the. I mean, at least use the market as the data point for that, right? At least the futures market, right? So they're got to be one of the favorites, if not the co-favorite, to win it all, right? And if you look at the adjusted offensive efficiency, they lead the nation per KenPom here in adjusted offensive efficiency, and they're a top. What is that? Top probably 15. Can't quite tell. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Top 15 defensive team as well. So really good. I mean, how's that for an answer?
Yeah. I mean, I think they're the favorite to win it all, aren't they?
I believe they are. I think them and maybe Duke might be co-favorites at the moment.
YT, we got 5 people in the live. What games you guys want to talk about? We got our college basketball tool. We can price every side, every total, every money line for tonight's games as well as tomorrow's game. So let us know what games you want to talk about. All right, Kevin, let's get back on track. I am on 4 bets. I'm on the over, which I just took like pretty much right at post. Over 149, North Carolina A&T, Charleston. This was at 150. We showed about a 2% edge. I got a 149.5. Got that 3% edge. Currently, they've scored 41 points. I only need another 108 points. So I'm in good shape there. And then I'm on St. Francis, PA, -1.5. They're currently basically tied in that game. I'm on the under 156 in Kennesaw State, which still value there.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're missing here. And then under 153 in Cal State Northridge versus Cal State Fullerton, under 153.5. So
let's go.
I don't know. We're either sharp or we're dumb.
Yeah, let's find out. Yeah, so Bayman, let's try and pick something live. What do you mean by that, Bayman? Like, as in a game that's going on live, or like you want us to give you a pick for right now for a game coming up? I'm not sure what you're asking. Only thing that scares me is line has moved from -3.5 to -1.5.
For what game?
In Francis, PA.
-3.5 to -1.5? That's not true. I got closing line value. This thing closed at like 2.
Yeah. Let's see. Live market. Did it open at 3.5? If it did, where?
I don't know. It got low to 1.5. That's when I bought it, which I suspect it would be the low. I think that game started, has it not?
I thought it started at 4 as well, yeah. But Unabated hasn't updated the live tab yet. So yeah, it started. That's what Bateman's saying. All right. How do you say this? Quinnipiac?
Quinnipiac?
What?
Quinnipiac. Circa closed at 2-2, and then you can see so I mean I got a 1.5 -110. This closed at 2.5 over at C. So I got a point value there.
So, all right.
This game must have started early because they have it at 5, but has it started?
I don't see it anymore on the pre-game screen, so I think it has started. And someone in the live here is saying it started as well.
Wild. Who knows?
Maybe it's at 4:30. I'm not sure. All right, so Canassus, Quinnipiac, however you say that. Nothing doing really in that game. We're showing the number. We're making it 17. Market's at 16. So really, really nothing doing there. Cover probability of 51.2% for Quinny. I'm just calling him Quinny because I don't know how to pronounce it. So that's obviously less than the 52.3% implied probability of a minus 110 bet. So you're looking at a negative EV position there for Quinny. Nothing doing on the money line either. It's even worse for Canassus or Canisius. How do you say that? Damn, all these
you got me on. You got my one trick. I know how to say Quinnipiac. That's about it.
Quit. Say it slowly.
I can't say it slowly for sure. I can't say it slowly. That's part of the rules. Quinnipiac.
Okay.
I don't even know if I'm talking about the right team.
The Bobcats, baby. The
Quinnipiac.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Quinnipiac.
You just say it fast, man. You say it fast.
Yeah.
No one knows.
The Quinny Bobcats. All right.
So how have you been approaching it, Kevin? Like, have you been betting the night before religiously? Have you been shopping it throughout the day? Like, how are you using this tool?
Yeah, predominantly, and then someone was in here asking about that earlier. So predominantly just kind of given our understanding generally, right, of how markets work.
Yeah.
Shares go up, they're generally softer. And so, yes, that has been my approach is as soon as the markets go up for games for the next day, I am hitting the odds screen. I am opening the tool, refreshing the tool, seeing what the market is pulling in and seeing what the tool is identifying as far as value. So most of my positions have come on overnight spots.
Really?
I am still obviously, day of, morning of, whatever, pulling it up and just, a lot of refreshing, a lot of looking back at it to see what's going on. And
see, I would agree, but I almost feel like us betting NFL and then coming to this market is like actually a negative thing for us. I think these markets are a lot closer to NFL college football. And I see a lot of the same behaviors. Like, I think the overnight lines are in some ways dangerous to bet because it's clear that throughout the early morning, like there's just a ton of buyback, I guess is the ultimate thing. What I'm saying, like you end up, I don't think if you're betting early, you're wrong, but you're definitely not getting the floor or the ceiling of the price. And there seems to be a ton of like market manipulation, I would say, where, and again, does it ultimately matter? Because if you bet it early, it just means that it's going to get a bit better, but then it's going to get bought back to the price you bought it at. So it's not like you're getting negative CLV, but I'm just finding like the midday just seems to be where the peaks and troughs are, like where you're buying, where you're getting the market ceiling and the market floor.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that's totally fair, obviously. And I have I guess I should say, like, I've taken far less positions. Like the least of the positions I've taken have been on money lines, and that's largely a product of kind of some of our internal discussions and understanding how we're pricing and regressing and yada yada.
Yeah.
So I've been very careful about the money line stuff, but it's largely been overnight spots, and I would say probably evenly distributed between the spreads and the over under markets as well. Can't say that.
Yeah, the spreads, I think there's a lot of value to be there. It's just like I don't have the time to research, and like there's so many teams, and like is an edge because of an injury or is it because it's a good price? It's like
and that's been the one thing too, is because when I've identified a couple of spots, I'm like, all right, what's could this be? Is this too good to be true? Let's look into this further. It's very difficult unless you know of a place that's somewhat reliable. It's very difficult to track down injury news with
100%.
So that's somewhat of a frustrating thing of just betting college basketball in general, whether or not you're using this tool, right? St. John's or UConn. Let's see. UConn Huskies, Saint. What are they in here as? S-A-N-T or Saint? Looks like Saint John.
We make the number -1 for that game. No value in that game. Basically, we think that the money line on St. John's is like priced with no edge. So you could bet St. John's with a no edge, but no negative edge at +104. But we call this a close game.
Yeah, so making it 1, market's at 1.5, nothing doing in that game. Same thing in the over/under market as well. We make the number 142. Market's at 141. It looks like. Okay, Bama, Arkansas. Oh, that's a Saturday game, right? So yeah, no Dan, no lines, no markets are open yet for Saturday games. I think there's one exception taken. I think FanDuel's hanging a line for some Saturday game.
Well, yeah, and the problem with that, I get the degens, they want to bet, man, but like the problem is, I've seen the people, man, they'll want to bet like a Saturday matchup, and there's like still a game to be played for the team that plays on Saturday. It's like there's more data to get, you know, and you leave a lot to be desired by betting something when you're going to get more data for free. Like you get no benefit in betting something when you're going to quote unquote get more data. So, you know, just a food for thought there. These Friday matchups, there are some big ones. We got the RIP Pac-12, Oregon State, Washington State. That'll be a late one, I imagine.
Yeah, sorry, Jose is asking. Got a tool for NBA? We don't have anything working for NBA. I think we've talked about this a number of times, and Seth especially has made videos on this as well on our page. Like, I think people underestimate the amount of manpower, willpower, resources, and everything above that it takes to actually build something like this that you can quantify and have an edge with. And it's incredibly time consuming to do. And we have tools, that we have models that we use, Jose, if you're not familiar, for college football, NFL, and now college basketball kind of officially. So that's where things stand for us. Nothing officially.
Yeah. Building models is one thing, beating markets is another. But to be solutions oriented, Dunks and Threes, dunksandthrees.com. You want forecasts for every NBA game, dunksandthrees.com. They got you.
Okay, so Bama, Arkansas. So someone was asking, I bet the line's 7.5. Again, this is a Saturday game, but just using one model, Ken Palm in particular, as the North Star at the moment. He makes it -4 in favor of Bama. So what? Feels probably a little rich.
Yeah, pretty rich, like Daddy Warbucks rich. Let's price this for you.
You can use cleaning the glass efficiency for NBA picks. Cleaning the glass, okay.
What did he bet? He bet a 7.5, and
he was trying to price it. He's like, I bet it's a 7.5. I bet they would.
Oh, well, let's just assume it was, and let's assume he bet it, because that's what he thinks the edge is. That's how bad his mental model is. That will cover 43% of the time, and you're laying -110, so that means you got to rewrite 52.38% of the rank, almost a -10% edge.
Okay. Have you ever seen this? I just got this notification that popped up. It says live visibility restricted. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content.
Oh, because we're live on YouTube?
I don't know. I've never gotten that before, though.
Or because you're talking about KenPom?
That was my first thought, but I cannot. I don't know. That's wild. So we got 24 people in here right now.
Whoa. No, I've never gotten that one.
Yeah.
Unoriginal? We made the background.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe
someone somehow knows we're live on YouTube.
Dude, fucking wouldn't surprise me, man. Wouldn't surprise me.
Shout out, baby.
All right, let's go through a couple more here. I can be on TikTok here for about another 10 minutes, or just on in general for another 10, and then I gotta
Yeah, all good, all good.
Caleb. My grandpa's in town for 2 more days, so we're gonna spend some time with him.
Nice, man. Well, enjoy that.
Right.
I'm on. I mean, like I'm not gonna make any more bets tonight. I'm just on those 4 bets. I'm on that St. Francis. I'm on the under. I'm on the under in Western Kentucky, on the under Cal State Fullerton, and on the under in this live game. I took North Carolina AT and Charleston. I didn't even know either of these teams existed.
Slick Rick here. So my model is predicting St. John's 68, UConn 64. Wow, Slick Rick. Please. I'd be curious if you would be, enlighten us a little bit or give us some detail about what goes into your model, my friend, because the market is pricing this as UConn is the favorite, and you got St. John's winning by 4.
But we point in that direction a little bit. Here, let's look like what our model has.
We make it -1 in favor of UConn.
But let's see what the individual markets or models have.
All right.
So St. John's, Bar Torbit makes it 0.8.
0.8. Okay.
KenPom makes it +1.
+1. And
then Evan makes it -0.3. So yeah. This dude's model is way different. Sounds like a slam dunk bet.
So KenPom stats efficiency is what he's saying he uses.
Yeah, well then he's dumb because KenPom himself makes
Slick Rick, and I would double check if you're scraping. I don't know. I would just double check what you're using, man, because KenPom
makes it +1.
Yeah, he does not make it. He does not make this game what you just said.
Yeah, highly suspect if you're using someone else's data, but then they make a model and you get a different number than they do. KenPom's also using KenPom efficiency stats, right? So just double check it. Now the market's price is at 1.5. So this is
okay.
I don't know. I mean, Slick Rick.
Let's fucking go, Johnny's baby. Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, let's go. Any more? Let's see. No feedback on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is so one of those strange.
Now one person commenting. We just got to power through, and then one day.
Yeah, I haven't screen up the whole time. But what's the most we've had in here? 4 or 5?
5. We had 5 people. All ghosts, not one word.
Okay, Slick Rick. Here we go. I put a heavier emphasis on home court advantage. So you're adjusting somehow.
Yeah, it's the classic. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you that with the stuff I was talking about last night, it's fucking, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, maybe.
So that St. Francis game, is it? Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. Pickett won't show that it's live.
Yeah. No. This show's 5 p.m. St. Francis, PA.
Yeah, but
right? Are we talking about the same team?
Yeah, St. Francis, PA. I'm on -1.5. I'm also on Charleston, North Carolina, A&T. Yes. Oh, isn't this the team that has somebody that's got in trouble for
betting?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Good question. I've not heard.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, guys. Yeah. Any other games you guys want to talk about? Again, we're referencing our college basketball tool that we just developed. It is live on our website. It's up there for free for 2 more days, all through today and all through tomorrow. You can price literally every single men's college basketball game for the sides, for the totals, for the money lines as well. It is a huge boon, I think, to anyone who's, number one, interested in college basketball, number two, specifically betting college basketball. But this takes out the whole leans and narratives, angles that most people, frankly, are probably betting with. And it relies on data, relies on math to tell you what other professional models are making at. We use a value framework to then quantify the uncertainty around that. Fancy way of saying it tells you whether or not a team that is -2 is actually going to be a good bet when it's -1 or -1.5, right?
Yeah.
Just because you think a team's going to win doesn't mean they're a good bet at -1, -2, -3, whatever it is, right? That's the kind of intent or purpose of a value framework. So it shows you edges for sides, totals, money lines for you to make positive expected value bets. And yeah, every single game from now through March Madness. So give it a try. Sign up with an email. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah. Well, and the reality here is we know you're betting these games. So Kevin said it eloquently. I'm going to be a douche about it. You guys are betting these games like degenerates. You have no edge. You're just guessing. This it allows you to at least does two things. You can identify good bets, but also you can see how bad the bets you're making are. And, you know, you're probably going to bet them anyways, but at least you can start to say, hey, I actually consistently identify value versus not. You know, it's a really important tool to kind of measure basically why you're losing, right? You're going to see it, you know, every night when you go to bet the over and you see how much negative edge are on the overs, you know, but there's only a handful of games with edge on the over, and how many games have edge on the under. You'll start to kind of focus in and see these things. But we're also betting, like, the other thing too is like I bet on St. John's a couple nights ago, there's value. I bet on Kansas a couple nights ago, there's good value. Like, so, you know, this thing doesn't just show, like right now here, USC plus 13.5, 1.9% edge. You want to bet, you know, you want to be, that's a big Friday night game. You're going to be at the bar gambling. You're probably going to boiler up. No, boiler down. Trojans fight on.
But that's the thing. Okay, Bayman's down to 142 North Carolina on that live game. Charles, yeah, okay. I mean, again, Bayman, like, process oriented versus results oriented here. Still have to play, man. Like, don't count your chickens before they hatch. But even if this does lose, you know, the I don't know what you think a professional or like all the real guys in sports betting do or what their win rate is, but 55% in this game is really top of the line, right?
Yeah.
And it literally shows you, it'll tell you in the tool, like, hey, this bet will have a 54 point whatever percent chance of winning. Said a different way, that bet's going to lose 48% of the time, right?
Oh yeah. Well, and I think we said this will cover 54%. We finally got a comment on YouTube. Emerist Virgil said, I'm going to check out the promo out. Was really intrigued. The model looks awesome. Appreciate it. Let us know if you want to talk about a specific game. We can pull it up now. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what the people are doing. How are you guys betting college basketball? You guys got all these wonky ass ways. You're using KenPom data to forecast KenPom, even though KenPom already forecasts. You know.
All right, I'm gonna hop off here, Seth.
Yeah, all good. All good. Enjoy dinner, man. I hope you have a good time, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to jump on TikTok, go for it. If not, everyone who's in TikTok, head over to our YouTube.
Yeah, come hang out with me on YT. I can go through every page, every game. And the cool thing is on YouTube, I can actually show you the
actual the screen on YouTube.
Yeah, I can show you.
Cool in real time. It's a lot
easier. I can show you the world.
Anyways, all right, guys, appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you soon. Good luck with all your bets.
See ya.
All right, dope.
Enjoy dinner. Take care.
Bye, yep, we'll see you.
Bye-bye. What up, beautiful people on YouTube? What do you want to see? What do you want to bet? I have bet 4 games tonight.